This is really the issue that we wanted to confront and use the EDA tool to try to address. There are a series of competitive federal and state funds that are available for capital improvements, for construction, for design engineering, and we really wanted to optimize the way that we will spend our time in securing those funds for those unmet project needs over the 5 or so more years of the program that we have promised. And so we're really working with the Arcadis team now through the EDA tool to figure out what's our best bet, how do we maximize our get in terms of those funds.
But we really want to understand how are things shifting. If you've been watching the news here in the US, a lot of federal grants have come into crosshairs, and so their new funding opportunities are being added to the list. A lot of them are dropping off or at least shrinking in size. And so we needed a tool that could help us, again, rapidly iterate through our scenarios to understand if we ran the optimization this year, 6 months later, do we still have the same plan? Are there things that have fallen off? Should we be putting our energies towards different funding sources?
It's fair to say Severn Trent Water, they'd be considered one of the most innovative water companies in the UK, and we work closely to make sure that the EDA roadmap is aligned to their current and future requirements, and that we incorporate a lot of the innovative ideas that they have.
So if we don't invest anything, what will happen to leakage? What will happen to the number of mains bursts or breaks? How often our customers will have no water? And also what's the supply demand deficit? So we use that information and we know the size of the problem we're facing, and then we come up with a bunch of interventions. So what can we do to solve that problem? So we pick on the mains renewal. How many water mains do we need to renew? What's the cost of those? What's the benefit of those? And so we can put all these interventions into the analytics tool and we can start running scenarios. So what's the right pace to renew water mains? Should we go faster or slower on that? What's the overall cost? What happens if we can only spend so much in the city of Birmingham because of the local council don't want us to sort of rip up all the streets at one time? And from those scenarios, I think there's another little box then we have the output. So what actually comes out at the end of it is what is the best value.
We're seeing EDA being used for a lot of net zero applications. So organizations are taking their data and they're looking at their carbon emissions and they're optimizing their portfolios, looking at it from either facility level, project level, kind of any of that range to look at how they are getting closer to net zero, how they're optimizing kind of their work to reduce their carbon emissions.